Okay, let's talk about the S&P 500 and what happened in the market today. We're looking at the weekly chart. We always start with this because we want to look at multiple time frames. I had a member ask me today about an alert that came up on the Discord server because my members get part of the service. They get alerts on the Discord server, and they asked me about a specific alert, and I mentioned to them, you always want to be looking at multiple time frames. Really, really important. Don't ever make a trade just based on one specific time frame. So we're going to start with the weekly chart. You'll see here is the weekly candlestick. Yesterday was a pretty red candlestick. Now look where it's at. It's way up here, right? Almost like this, almost like a doji. And I said that I thought we would be trading, that the market would be trading between 4327 and 428. I thought we'd be trading this area. And I think it's going to continue to trade mostly in that area. It might dip below 428 and come back up, but mostly going to be trade up in this area as we move further in this direction in this cycle. Look at these cycles. Down into these cycle lows. Look at this. Every time. Almost every time. Right, except for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one didn't come down quite that far, as we saw that it was only going to pull back a little bit here. A really small pullback coming down to May 28th. The next one will be August 13th. So I expect prices to be in between this 4208 and 4327. Looks like a pretty strong market right now so far. Okay, let's look at the daily. Try to keep this video short and to the point. Here's the daily chart. Nice big green candlestick. Yesterday I said, yeah, we do. I mean, the market's in a pullback, but I didn't think it was going to last very long. I didn't think it was even to get down to this. Sure enough, bounced right back up today. I think we're going to see a lot of this maybe tracking along 4208 up into this area again as we move up into this cycle. Let me get this a little bit smaller here so you can see this cycle. Right, I'm talking about moving up in this direction up here, right, as we move up through this cycle. Keep in mind, again, June 21st is a cycle low. We'll just see where the price is at that time. So I think whatever, let's just say it's up in here. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I expect price maybe to decline a little bit, or at least at minimum stall in this time frame, yeah. Now, today, the certainty rate, 10.1, which I'm looking at this number down here. That's, not a big number, but it's big enough to get our attention. So, we're going to see whether the market moves inverted to the rate or with the rate. And I won't dive too much into what that means, but there's a possibility that it could pull back a little bit here, or either way, there's going to be some type of little bit of movement here. It's not just going to track sideways is basically what I'm saying. We're going to either see this continue to go up right like this, even as early as tomorrow, or a little pullback day. Okay, but it's not just going to track sideways like that. That's basically what that means, okay? Probably more than likely pull back just a little bit tomorrow, but we'll, I'm not going to get into day-by-day analysis because that's kind of full-hearted kind of stuff. We just know that we're moving more upward into this cycle. Okay, let's look at the trade of the day. So here we are on the 5-minute chart. Now these charts, the 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, are streamed live to the members, basically 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, was there a trade of the day on the 5-minute chart? There sure was. Look at this trade right here. At 9:55 this morning, so, intraday, okay, right at this candlestick right here. This is when the alert goes to this Discord server. And on the streaming chart, they see exactly what you're seeing here. They see this alert, this symbol, if you will, this triangle. Okay, plus the Discord server, they get the alert. But look at this alert. Happened right here. I mean, does it get any better than that? The SMI is above the 40. Stochastic Momentum Index is up in this positive territory. We can see right here, MACD is now beginning to move positive. It's got a nice little spread to it. Look at the spread in the MACD, right? Look at that. See how I got this gap between the light blue line and the vanilla looking line? That tells you this trade's going to be long-sided trade, and it's going to be a very, probably going to be very positive and very strong, and it was. Look at that. You just stay in that trade all the way. Okay, and then somewhere up in this area, you can see it's just staying positive up here, right? When you start seeing it get narrow up in this area, you know, you kind of pay attention to it, right? It tracked sideways, didn't give up much ground, and then went up again. Now you could exit over here if you want to, that's fine. Still really nice, my goodness. We're looking at 4,200 all the way up to about 4,228. Looking at 25 to 30 points in the futures, that's absolutely huge. You know, that translates into the SPDR and the SPX, you know, options, ETFs, or if you're trading futures like I do. Wow. Okay, here we are on the 15-minute chart. Again, this is streamed live to the members. Was there an alert that went out to the members that was a really good trade? Yeah, there was two places. This morning, there was one at about 8:15, just pre-market. And there was another one about 10:30. Now, clearly the 8:15 one was just absolutely banging. Look, where that stochastic momentum index is in negative territory. The MACD is in negative territory. Guess what? You're just waiting for this SMI to get positive, you know, right in this area right here, right? As soon as you see this thing getting positive, like right in this area, heading this way. Okay, so maybe approximately on this candlestick right here or this red one, boom, you take the trade. You're off to the races. Again, another 20 to 25 points just showing up here on the 15-minute chart. Now here's a swing trade that I've been working on for quite a while. I took this trade way back over here. I talked about this the other day. I closed the position, I think it was last night. I closed the position on this candlestick right there for $1,000 because it was retracing. It was having a little bounce. I closed it for $1,000 profit. And then I re-entered the trade a little bit later on today because I could tell that, you know, the little bounce was over, started going, you know, declining back down because we got this June 11th or 12th cycle low for the 10-year yields. That's what we're looking at here, the 10-year yields. Okay, this is a futures product. And you can see here, it's still just rolling along. Another $213 of profit going on. I got 14 micro contracts going on here. Really, really nice. You could also trade the ZNs, which is the 10-year bonds or the notes. They're called treasury notes. But you could trade those futures. Those are futures products, and that would be moving exactly opposite. You know, right now that's moving upward, whereas the yields are moving down, right? Bonds go up, yields go down, right? They move in opposite direction of one another. Really, really nice swing trade. I got this trade out of my own service. Yes, I actually use my own service out of what's called the Premium Symbols channel. And I'll show you that here in a second. Now here we are on the Discord server. Here's the Premium Symbols channel I was talking about. In here every day, I drop in premium symbols. There's options in here, symbols that are optionable, industries for those that want to trade industries, right? This is, you know, money moving in and out of industry, so that might appeal to the people that want to see where the money flow is going. Futures, which I tend to trade futures. There's also a file in here for stocks that I think are shortable based on the logic that I have. Okay, in addition to that, there's S&P 500 alerts. Okay, these are the actually the top 30 stocks for S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are in this channel. If you want to trade some commodities like gold, you get alerts go into there. Crude alerts, the members get the crude alert, crude oil. Stock alert, I'm sorry, this channel right here, I'm sorry, is strictly S&P 500. Right? Not stocks, just the S&P 500 index. So you could trade the SPX, the SPY, or futures off of these alerts. Okay, here's the stock alerts. This top 30 stock alerts for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are in this particular channel. And in this channel are daily alerts for those that want to do swing trades. Okay, like I'm doing. Okay, but this is where I got the premium symbols I got out of this file down here back on May 23rd. Okay, these are the files I just dropped in there for today, so members can come here and look at these files in addition to all the alerts. Now, in addition to all of this, I'll show you something in a second, but if everything you're seeing in this video, you like what you're seeing, click on the description or the link in the first comment of this video or in the description of the video. It'll bring you to this server, okay? And you click on server subscriptions. You're going to get this web page right here, $7.99 a month. Now, you get everything I just talked about, plus you get everything you see on the screen. Everything that's in here, all is on the Discord server. Okay, obviously except for the videos. The videos go on YouTube, and that's for everybody. Both members and the general public get the videos. But everything else in here, you can just pause the video, is what the members get. Members only. I talked about the streaming charts, the S&P 500 alerts, top 30 stocks, the premium symbols I mentioned. And by the way, for members that are watching this email, and for those that want to become members, there's a nightly email. So make sure you, for members, make sure you put your email address in the email only channel. Okay, I'll pick up the email address and you'll get a nightly email for the S&P 500 with a daily chart attached, and I mock up the chart and give my opinion about it. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Happy trading, everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.